enjoyed tonight's episode, and remember to live every day like it is your last, but never give up the ghost.
Communicating with spirits. I know it may sound strange, but it can turn into a thing, and people will keep doing it, especially if they do start to get answers.
Yeah.
Then they're like, somebody's communicating with me, and they can't stop. And then they're opening the door to more and more things.
Okay.
So, yeah. I always recommend doing it with other people, or, I mean, we don't charge, so
okay.
you can always contact
I'll
us.
keep that in mind for sure.
Yeah. Hi.
About 5 minutes.
Okay.
That's what we got.
All right, cool, thanks. Did you guys do an EVP session in there? Is that what you guys were doing?
Yeah, we did like
With mine.
Yeah.
With mine, yes.
Oh, okay.
That was interesting.
What kind of answers did you get?
They were trying to get us to come on here.
Oh, yeah.
Transcript.
Did you guys want to go on that main floor and look around?
Sure.
Yes.
We
Look
have
pretty
like
cool.
5 minutes.
Yeah.
So I don't
Okay,
want to
sure.
like.
You look really cool up there.
If you wanted to take one of the devices with you, like a K2 or something, feel free.
All over.
Are you going to bring anything tomorrow? At K2?
Oh yeah. You wanted us to, didn't you?
Well, yeah.
Is that why we're there?
Well, you know, I mean, like, I'm there to, like...
I know you like me for me,
I
but I
know,
feel
you're
like you also
adorable.
like me for my stuff.
I know, right? friends with benefits mean something different in the ghost hunting field. Well, no, just because we have the opportunity to be there, that'd be great, right?
Yeah, totally. I'd
And
like
apparently that
I've been there a
has
bunch of
stories, too.
times.
I know you have. Yeah.
But I like to do it with different. It would be cool to
Sure.
do it with a different kind of group
Especially
of
this
people.
time of year, right?
Yes.
Yeah. That Carolyn, she's got some stories too. She said the one that organizes the Friends of William
Oh,
Garrett.
sweet.
Yeah,
Okay.
so
All right. That would be fun.
that would be awesome. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I didn't feel creeped out down there though. That's weird. Usually basements make me uneasy.
There are some nights where it's creepy there.
Hey,
Yeah.
it's pretty active right now.
Is it?
Did you follow me from downstairs? Yeah.
Well, we've got creepies over here, too.
This stuff's kind of creepy.
I want to try it personally.
We were getting a lot of like.
Like this is to curl your hair, I
Yeah, it's
think,
for
eh?
perm. Crazy.
Curls are not worth it.
We've come a long way. Wait a minute. Were you the one downstairs talking about hair?
Oh right, cutting the hair, the bangs.
That's a whole beauty set.
That is.
There you go.
Booty party.
And Bob's your uncle. Look at that, eh? Oh,
Burry Road. LC House.
huh. Interesting.
Were you talking about?
Kelly, remember how we kept on clearly cutting your bangs?
Yeah.
There's a barber set right
Oh,
there.
that's right.
Yeah. I don't like these guys. I don't like things. No. The one at is there? The one at the museum, Man of Nature Museum.
Yeah.
There was a girl that was on the platform. You know that recreated little town there. We interviewed one guy, Brian, that used to work there. The thing actually turned its head and was staring at him. Yeah. You don't want that.
Is there anyone else that'd like to step forward?
Did you hear what she said? It said, haunt and follow you in hell.
Get out.
Where?
That's not good.
Further in the museum? Or would you like
I said if I believe you.
further questions?
I believe there's light and dark.
Yes. It's what you choose.
Go further where?
Wow.
Well.
Are you a child?
Don't do that.
We know they are.
Say that to me. Expect me not to do it.
Because you said well, and I said a child that fell down the well, and Kelly just gives me a look like this.
Wow.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Wow.
Thank God. Thank God.
Wow. Wow too.
The brain is a marvelous tool.
It is.
And my imagination.
Oh, yeah.
Anything else you'd like to tell us?
I know.
Do you want us to go upstairs?
The same thing.
Excuse me, sorry.
Well, thank you, Evelyn. So who is banged?
Okay, so
Needs some trim.
there's nothing else. Are they taking you guys away?
Spirit.
Spirit.
I guess so. People are coming up to you. Ready?
Church.
Church.
Wow, that was so scary, Scott.
I know.
You're horrible. Okay, are you taking Scott? Are you taking
You
him?
taking people?
Why does he keep coming in there and then not taking?
I
him?
know.
And he walks away.
Yeah.
He gets the water. Pass me
Oh,
water.
water.
Thank you.
Oh, Patricia.
Don't take.
I wonder who Evelyn is.
Anybody want water?
I'm just gonna walk.
So as I
through
said,
the
keep in
other
mind,
window.
everything that's in here has actually been donated by St. James families.
Right.
So they come from absolutely every family in and around.
That's a nice chair. Do you like this chair? Oh, you do like this chair? It's a very nice chair. Looks very comfy. Very well made, very tailored. My thing was going off, see? I said, do you like this chair? Is this where you sit? Was this your chair? Yeah? I would stick with this chair too if it was my chair. If I had a chair like this, I would definitely attach to it. So I don't blame you. You've got a very nice chair. Thank you for letting us look at it. No attachment there. Nobody wants that to haul that drum around in the afterlife. You know what I'm saying? No, that's cool. That's Jess. I was talking with somebody here. This is their chair, and they like this chair. I was telling them what a nice chair you have, and I said, it looks very comfy. Do you enjoy your chair? Because I would take this with me into the afterlife if I could. It was going yellow every time I talked to it. You know, attachments and all.
Yep.
I would expect more of a red, but maybe I disrupted them. Like maybe they were just like chilling.
As I said, it's a hodgepodge of
Yeah, well, for
donations,
sure,
everything
for sure.
Yeah.
See, that's just like even Dolvnard, right?
Yep.
Like the Dolvnard, it's all recreated. No, but it's all recreated. It wasn't the original
I
family
know.
stuff.
I didn't like that.
You don't like the Dolvnard?
I got scratched hardcore.
Oh, you know what? We really pissed. Okay, Jen was with us.
Yeah.
We recorded voices at the Dolvnard the first year we were recording,
Okay.
and we were making fun of Gertrude.
And the dog.
We didn't mean to make fun of her, but like we joke around and we were sitting on the porch for doors open, and we're telling the story because we did all our research before, because we do the history and the hauntings, you know. And we were laughing because, you know, it's not that it was funny that after Hugh John passed away that she was in destitute, you know, because that's how it was back in those days. You know, the wife had no employ. She wrote, oh, geez. That's not a good scratch at all. Oh, look at that. It's really going off here as I'm
Last time I
talking.
was here,
Something touching again.
Really?
Scratching. Oh, wow. Always on the back.
it's in the brown house.
Ooh,
They like my back.
yeah.
No, no one.
So, but Gertie, when Hugh John passed, she had to sell everything in the house, and she moved to the Roslyn house, right, an apartment there. And years before that, she had a pug dog, and it got stuffed. She had it stuffed, and it was in the wardrobe, like in the in her parlor, right? And then they actually sold it for 15 cents. So we were making fun about that, and then when I played back the recording, you heard somebody go, lies.
Oops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oops.
Remember, I phoned
Yeah.
you right away and Cher, and I'm like, yeah, it did not like us. So we have to make
Here.
amends. We have to go back and make amends to Gertie.
I picked up an EVP in here, and it was the child answering us back hello when we were asking.
Oh.
Hang on here. It was 2 nights ago.
But the basement, I love the Dolvnart basement. I feel very warm down there. I feel very comforted. And I think that's because Hugh John would bring all the street urchins, to be looked after and fed
See,
in the basement.
I felt awful in that whole house.
Really,
I
eh?
never felt so uninvited in a place in my
Well,
entire life.
the rest of the house I was on guard, but in the basement, I just felt very.
Well, I
at
couldn't go
ease.
through the front door.
No,
It was
that's right.
awful. I did not like it.
Yeah, you had a bad reaction.
Okay.
Where is that?
Dolvnart?
Dolvnart.
Okay. So what you're going to hear is we were recording here, wandering around just with a regular recorder asking questions. What you're going to hear one of the ladies go, we're not here to hurt you. We're just here to say hello. As soon as that is said, you can hear the child answer back.
She is here to take you guys. Was this just now? What is this?
No.
You weren't here.
Okay.
That was when you weren't here.
Ashley's come to take you guys away.
All right. All right. Well, it's been an honor and a pleasure, ladies.
Is that yours?
Well, that's
That's
fine.
hers.
Okay.
I got my own toy.
She's a paranormal investigator.
We
see?
never know.
I actually, you know what I bought this week on the Amazon sale? I got one of the ones that do the temperature and this at the same
Oh,
time.
nice.
So we'll see how it works.
Nice. Yeah. Let me know.
Yeah.
Do-
Oh, you'll be the first
When is it
person I
coming
let
in?
know. Probably like Sunday or Monday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That was my birthday present to myself.
Sweet. Wait, when's your birthday?
Well, it was last Saturday.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, it's okay. It's all right. It's all right. It's all good.
I knew
I'm
I
old.
knew that.
I'm old. Oh, excuse me. See you later, girls. All right. Ooh, temperature dropped, hey?
Yeah.
Look at that house. I feel like someone's watching me through the windows. Okay, we're entering the brown house right now. It's the original house. It was moved from Headingley, I believe. Hi.
No, come get
Hello.
cozy.
Excellent.
Had any strange things happen
In the cell again.
in the cell?
Same thing like last time, and then she felt it too. And then they saw like something flash behind us. Yeah,
Oh,
it just felt really, it was very heavy down there.
energy.
Yeah.
Anyone else? Okay.
Well, I'm Ashley, for those of you who don't know me.
And I'm Melanie.
I think pretty much everybody here I've met at
Hi,
one
Justin.
point.
Oh yeah, we've got a chair here if anyone needs to sit down.
Yes, this bench is not for sitting, so there's a chair here by Melanie, and then there's also a chair in the parlor as well that you can have a seat on.
So I'm going to show you guys some equipment over here.
We don't want to go over too much
Because you're probably familiar already by now, right? You've used a lot of different things already?
Yep.
All right. So one of the things that I know Kelly did not have out, and Scott doesn't have out, are these glasses. So these are called. Oh, does everybody know what sensory deprivation is?
Yeah.
Okay. So these are the opposite. These are going to annoy the hell out of you. All right. So these are going to aggravate your visual sensory and your auditory. So as you can see, there's a lovely red light that is constantly blinking. And then there's also a really, really annoying sound that comes out of the headphones for you guys. So these are used, obviously, on investigation. You're going to sit down, get yourself comfortable, glasses on, headphones in, and then you're going to have somebody ask questions. And see if you get any responses. You're not going to be able to hear the questions that are being asked. And so different people have experienced different things with these glasses. Some people see things, hear things, feel things. Just the last group, somebody was touched while they were wearing them. So yeah, it's interesting. You're gonna have your eyes closed while you're using them. Some people have the lights, as you can see, they don't change. So some people, the lights go solid red. Sometimes
color?
they change color. Or
Really?
it seems like they change color, yeah.
Oh.
Other times people say that the light completely disappears. So it's just your brain reacting however it's going to react. And that's basically it shutting down its visual sensory. And that's when you're supposed to be able to start having those experiences. So they're really cool. But if you have a light sensory to light or epileptic, please don't use these tonight. Right.
Or you get migraines.
I would imagine, yeah.
Yeah.
I get migraines. I still deal with them.
Yeah, okay. We also have, we have some crystals here, black light that can help enhance the energy if you need that or you want to try that out. We've got three spirit boxes. We've got the old-fashioned kind, and one of us can certainly show you if you haven't used it yet. And there's a newer one that Ghost Stop that has a built-in speaker that you can also try. We have our EVP recorders here, K2s, the cat balls, and on that bench over there is a mag light flashlight, and it's very, very sensitive, so it can very easily turn off and on. So you can use that to communicate. We've had some great success with this, with it turning off and on when you ask the spirits to do so. You can also ask them to knock on the wall or knock on the door, just any kind of like way to communicate. There's different ways they can communicate with us. So yeah, I always recommend introducing yourself first, because we had that back in July. They basically said they wanted us to introduce ourselves before they were going to even talk to us. So kind of old-fashioned that way. So yeah, definitely that's a good sign of the respect to start off that way. And that's what I would recommend. So yeah, if anyone, feel free, take some of the equipment and try it out and go and explore.
In this room, we also have what's called a tripwire around the chair. So it's a brand new tool for us. Jas,
Yeah,
you got to experience that.
So cool.
The idea is that the entities can use it to communicate by stepping on it or touching it. It does actually take quite a bit of force to change the lights, and you can test that out. But basically, we were on a private investigation about a week ago, and the homeowners had said that they used to see a girl on the stairs. So Kelly and I each, Kelly sat at the top, I sat at the bottom, and we had this tripwire going down the stairs. And the lights would go off, going down, going up, or in response to our questions. It was really cool.
Very cool.
It is a brand new tool to us. We've only had it for a month, so we are still learning its little quirks and that, but it seems to be really interesting. We've had some responses with it. So,
And you demoed it last week at the St. Andrews Erie Paranormal, and it is hard to set off. Like they had to manhandle it for it to go off. So,
yeah.
Before we begin, though, I think, Kristen, do you mind giving them a little spiel about this part of the property?
Yeah, sure. So this is the William Brown house, named, of course, for William Brown, the man who first started building it. He first started to build it in Headingley in 1856, and by 1860 he had completed the first room of the house, which is now the parlor. It's the room you walked into. That was the only room of the house for a while, but as William Brown started to make more and more money, he added on the sitting room, which is the room we're in now, the kitchen, and the second floor. So William would have lived here with his wife Charlotte. There's a photograph of the two of them on that rocking chair there, if you want to take a look later. The photograph's from 1889. They would have lived there with their 6 children. And then after William Brown passed away, John Taylor would have lived here for a while. And John Taylor had, I think,
14
children, somewhere around there. So not all of them would have lived here at the same time, but a lot of kids would have lived in this house. John Taylor would have lived in this house as well. And for a specific piece of history about the parlor itself, during the Northwest Rebellion, William Brown and John Taylor, both of their families were very politically active. And so they actually would have met in that parlor because they were sort of against Riel during the Northwest Rebellion. So they would have met there to discuss strategy, and they would have met there with Thomas Scott. Thomas Scott, of course, being the man that Louis Riel executed during the Northwest Rebellion.
And isn't that one of the more active rooms too?
We've definitely gotten stuff in the parlor, yes.
Parlor, and also was it the nursery?
The nursery.
The nursery is also
the nursery
quite
upstairs.
active. Yeah. So feel free to explore and try out some of the equipment in the various rooms in here.
Like we said, this is your investigation. We're here to help you. So if you have any questions, let us know. But grab some tools and start investigating. See what you guys come up with tonight.
What's
Help
that?
yourself.
Do you want? Well, I got mine.
Yeah.
So I'm okay with mine. Okay. I want to see the tripwire.
Yeah.
Wow.
You're gonna try with the sensory acquisition?
No, that wouldn't. I don't think that'd be very well. So Justin, have you experienced anything? I was going to come ask you that after.
I personally haven't experienced too much.
No.
Is it that
There's-
chair like?
There's definitely been a time where
Because you spend so much time here, I would imagine, if anything. you know?
I spend a fair amount of time here.
Yeah.
So there was one time where I was here alone opening up the buildings, and we used to have really heavy blinds covering all the windows.
Okay.
And then I was here on the main floor, and I heard a loud bang from the second floor.
Oh.
And what that generally means is that a blind has fallen off or a window has slammed shut.
Sure.
So I went upstairs to go check. I knew that none of the windows would have been open from the previous day,
Right.
and all of the blinds were still up there.
Okay, so you couldn't figure out what.
Couldn't figure out where
No.
it was. The curators definitely have more stories
Oh, yeah.
of this building and the Municipal Hall as well.
Are they comfortable with talking about stuff like this? Or?
Absolutely. Unfortunately, they could not be here
Oh,
tonight.
no, that's cool. I'm just thinking, at a later time, we
Yeah.
would contact them to see if they do an interview. We covered, actually, the St. James Museum. Like, we're from the east side of the city. So, I mean, there's stuff we've heard of and known of, but maybe about 2.5 years ago, we actually, when I found out about the St. James Museum, I didn't really, I knew it was here, but I didn't know, you don't want to assume it's haunted, right?
Right,
So,
yeah.
and a lot of people get a little touchy about that too. If they have to, well, just like when you live in a house or work in a house, you don't really want to admit to that openly just because you got to deal with it all the time, right?
Right, yeah.
So, and that's generally why I'm asking of the curators and stuff. So,
Yeah, so they've definitely told me about, like, they'll hear voices, they'll hear laughter, books will fly off a shelf.
I heard. One of the things I heard was also not just the books. Was there a trunk here? There's a trunk upstairs.
Yes.
Yes, I heard it flipped or something. Or,
Yeah, I've heard that as well.
Yeah, and children. I also heard laughing. That's been reported, I should say.
Yeah, and we've definitely gotten, at past events here, we've gotten, like, children's voices here.
Yeah, okay.
Especially, we've gotten some in here, some in the nursery as well.
Oh, the nursery, I can just imagine.
Yeah.
So, she's trying the sensory glasses. Brave girl. Well, thanks, Justin. I appreciate you giving me
No problem.
an impromptu interview.
Hey,
Thank you.
So I'm just gonna set this down. Maybe right here. And turn off.
Do you want to just randomly walk through and we can just see?
So the nursery is going to be over here.
Can you imagine how hard the women would have had to work, eh? We appreciate what you ladies had to go through to provide for food, for meals for your families. It's such a, not tiny, but just, they didn't have the tools that we did.
No. Electricity or anything.
Exactly. Everything was by hand, manual labor,
Cooked on fire.
cooked
which
on
would be
fire.
Absolutely wonderful.
All the burns they must have received, eh?
Oh,
And the cuts. Thank you for letting us see your beautiful home. We appreciate your time.
we're just here to visit.
We're just here to visit and to appreciate your life. Actually, the floors remind me of floors out in the country in houses.
Yeah.
Oh, they said there was a picture of them here, hey? Oh, sorry. Well, it seems kind of quiet for us. I don't think we're a threat though either. I think a lot of times either the spirits want to either interact.
Yeah,
Oh, good idea. Oh, that's a beautiful picture.
it is.
No, but I keep hearing knocking. Is anyone knocking?
Oh, there's footsteps upstairs. That's the two guys.
The
that went there.
guys who
Yeah. Did you take a picture?
No.
Oh,
Oh, I will.
that'd be cool.
That's crazy. And then I kept seeing, is it weird to see things in like the light?
Cool.
Okay, so just see.
I think, like when you come to somebody's home, it's still their home. So
Yes.
I think the only time you're going to get a reaction is either if they don't like it or if they want to interact. If they're just docile and they're cool with you appreciating their home, they're not going to really react or interact. If that makes sense?
Yeah, it does. Unless they don't like the
the vibe, the energy. If somebody comes in with bad intentions,
Yeah.
you know. Oh, nice old spinning wheel. Can you imagine how much time would be spent to make all the clothes on this, eh? I would not have been cut out for that life.
Oh gosh, no.
No.
No. I'm on the bar.
Are you having fun with the flashlight?
We appreciate with you letting us have time here. Thank you.
If that was you?
Sorry,
What's your
Jen.
mom's name?
Carrie.
Carrie. So if there's anybody in here who'd like to communicate with us, Carrie is sitting in the chair
Thank you.
and she's got some fun glasses on. Do you think you could shake her hand to let her know that you're here?
Having fun with the flashlight.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, right.
Just turned off.
I just noticed that.
It was just turned off.
Yeah.
If you can't shake her hand, can you